your fate, Harry.
There's a little shop here, and it's like everything that they say is like 20 or 30, and they keep on saying 30 Bertie Bott's every flavor beans.
You shouldn't have got hit so many times.
30 Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. Watch this. It's like everything you ask
How
about.
much is a pack of stink pellets?
20 Bertie Bott's every flavour bean.
What is this Bertie Bott's beanbag?
20
Every
I want to
single-
sell you my beanbag.
20 Bertie Bott's every flavour bean.
Oh my
20
God.
Bertie Bott's of Bertie Bott's.
100 Bertie Bott's every flavour
What?
bean.
It's different.
Dude, we can't even carry 100.
That's why you gotta get a bean bag, I think.
Oh.
Pretty sure that's what it's about. So what do we gotta do now? I found the shop, so what do I do now? End of day. Okay, end the day. Bam. We don't need to buy anything. We're getting done with this
God,
shit.
this game is like super intricate. They have like a store where you buy items and
It's
shit.
not a store, it's a back alley where they're just selling shit. They're just like some like drug dealers.
It's Diagon Alley.
20, 30, Bertie Bott. 20, 30, Bertie. Now what?
Bertie Bott's every flavor beans.
Nothing to do?
Bertie Bott's every flavor
20,
beans.
30, Bertie.
Go to sleep.
30, Bertie Bott.
Go to sleep, you little.
I think we just woke up, is what it is, my friend. I got to sleep with Hermione last night.
It's a new day, but
It's a
it
new
all
day.
feels old. It's a good life, that's what I'm told. Harry, I had a wet dream about you. I mean, good morning. You disappeared.
30 Bertie Botts every flavor beans.
What if Ron was like, close your eyes, and then he left. He walked out of the room, and then Harry opened him, and he's like,
Harry
he's
opens him.
invisible.
Harry opens him.
Harry opens Ron's eyes.
He opens him up with a scalpel.
And he's like, peekaboo, I see you.
Terrible. He's like
He's like,
sifting Ron Weasley.
How much does it cost for me to open your eyes?
30 Bertie Botts every flavor beans. How much does it cost for me to perform surgery?
Look,
on
a
you?
black kid.
No, there's nothing wrong with your computer screen. It's not frozen. I assume this is a good time to stop and pause and reflect upon what we just heard. Now, Nick's a good guy, and I assume this is something he just needed to get out of his system. So I let it go, assuming I ain't gonna hear anything about it again.
Is he in Slytherin? Oh man, that's racist.
Again. I assumed this was something Nick needed to get out of his system. So, with everyone in the good Lord watching, he tested my patience, but I let it go.
Ben! Stop doing that.
God damn it, I hate these guys.
Give me 30 Bertie Botts bits and I'll boil it done. I'll be done.
What if you hit him over and over and beans kept coming out?
Oh my God. I know where they came from. You stole them from other people. Entrance hall. Alright. 30 Bertie Botts beans coming right up. Alright, that's getting old. Alright.
Stop slapping my
Blue
beanbag.
hair. That's illegal. Oh, I don't want to go in here. Main entrance hall.
I don't know, I forget what the different houses mean, but there's like 4, right?
Come on, they gotta have.
5th floor.
They don't have teleportation.
4th floor.
They don't have
North
any way for me
floor.
to like teleport to the different levels. Come on. I just,
3rd floor.
of course they're gonna interrupt the cutscene.
Hello, it's me, Ghoulie
Please, would you like to take the beans out of my ass?
Oh, pay me 20 Bertie Bots to go away.
That's the kind of shit that I
What
feel
if-
like that.
What if he just like kept following you around and you had to pay him to leave?
He's like creepy once and then he
kept-
keeps on asking for Bertie Bott's beans.
I love if stupid annoying shit like that was in this game. Don't look
Oh,
at my dress as I float.
So I actually had pretty good like Tom and I we went to the cottage last weekend and he and I had this like conversation we were watching D2, right? And he was like what do you call it? We had a conversation about like a hypothetical like we always do with movies.
I like this.
Yeah, exactly. And so we were talking about that scene where Jans shows up in his condo that he has, that really nice condo.
This is no place for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
coach.
and like we're like, okay, what are you doing in my house, old man? And it's just like, and then Tom's like, yeah, like the other half of this movie is just like a flashback to like showing how Jan's just like broke in. He didn't have a key. He just like, he dug a hole in the ceiling like Acme style, and he's like he leaves a bowl of like fresh fruit because they focus on this giant bowl of apples for some reason. And I'm just like, this is perfect. I need Nick here.
I love talking about stuff like that. I told you about my whole rant about that movie. I might have already said this in one of our recordings, but you remember when Stanson is like obsessing with Russ Tyler on the ice? He's like, Tyler's on the ice. And then so they're like, we got to get them to leave Russ Tyler alone because Kenan Thompson is the star. And then Gordon Bombay comes up with the great idea. He's like, calls everyone over. And then somehow Russ Tyler switches with Goldberg in the span of like 30 seconds. They swap jerseys, pads, everything.
In a 2-minute timeout.
2 feet away from where Stanson is standing.
He
And
stands
nobody
in-
on the Iceland team knows. Nobody in the audience knows. Nobody notices anything. And then he's like, the goalie! What the fuck? Is he flying?
You're just like, what the fuck?
No, but he's like, the goalie! And then, like, somehow it, like, they win.
They do. It's the goalie that he chased 2 minutes ago.
And then he does his knuckle puck, and he's like, no!
Drives goalies crazy, even in the professional league.
Drives Stanson crazy. Russ Tyler knows Stanson on a personal level. I went to Iceland. I met that motherfucker.
Oh jeez, we have a Superman 64 level.
Oh, fly through rings. This is actually looks way better than Superman 64.
It is.
I gotta say, like, I wasn't expecting this game to be any good, but it's actually kind of. I actually kind of like
you to
this.
the dark side, Potter.
I turned you to the Slytherin side, Potter. I mean, am I wrong? I think, like, I haven't even
I'm
played
actually
this.
really enjoying it, actually, after we got past that first day.
Actually, yeah, I am actually enjoying it too. I'm enjoying this lady's perfectly coiffed hair.
It's a knee slapper of a good time.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back. Nothing on country boy like me can hack. Early to rise, early in the sack. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, simple kind of life never did me no harm. Raising up a family and working on the farm. But kids always think that's another charm. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine
What
life,
the
got me
hell?
on field.
What the hell?
Sun's coming up, we got
What
cakes
the
on the
hell?
grill. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle.
This movie!
Thank God I'm a country boy.
This isn't fair!
Malformed is doing that. Draco Malformed.
How do you know? Now that's as good as Jim Varmint. Ellen DeGeneres,
Yeah.
Ellis DeGeneres
Ellen
and Jim Varmint, and now we got Draco Malformed. I love it. I love it. I approve.
Your ringies are shrinking. They're shrinky dinks.
Shrinky Rinkies.
What's wrong, Potter? You can't
Potter.
fly through some rings.
Can't flow through my butthole rings. What?
What?
What? That was at least a...
I'll give you a B for bastard.
That was pretty... How it's getting S...
Exhausting, Harry.
How is it exhausting? It almost like...
Off to bed. It's the middle of the day.
We just completed day 3. We're almost done. Sun's coming up. We got the cakes on the griddle.
I made
Another one of funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. End the day.
Wow.
I did 2 days. What'd you do? You did nothing. That's right. You did nothing.
Judo.
You're going nowhere.
Why is this lopsided? Oh,
You're going nowhere. Oh, I got coaster. If you want a little bit of a flat ground, I got your coaster. It's actually that I got it from a fake. What are you doing?
So, I feel like I should step in and explain what is happening here in the next few minutes of footage. While Nick decided to scream like a banshee into my microphone and make a horrible noise, I quickly went to my microphone and decided to turn it off with a click of a button. The problem being that I thought they clicked the button again after he had learned his lesson to turn it back on, but as you can tell, I did not. So for the next few minutes, you will experience Harry Potter in all its glory, minus our actual commentary that happened that day, which is kind of sad, considering this is where we probably reached our most hyped up mood. I'll try my best to explain what's going on here, but I'm sure I won't even match up to what we came to before. So, there we go. Alright, what do we got here? It's got a glowing green stick. Oh, do we want to quit the game? We're going to do a wrong warp here? I like how everything's on a scroll. I don't think they even used scrolls in here. What do they think? They're ancient Romans? I mean, they're witches, not ancient Romans. Ah, yes, Hermione. I remember your perfectly coiffed hair that didn't move. It's like it's attached to your body in some way, almost like a gelatinous cube. Suppose you want me to fuck you too? Would you? That's so kind of you, Harry. He's out here. Could you fuck him? Certainly not, Hermione. I may have a glowing stick, but I don't use it on other sticks. With my shield of justice, I will find him. So, I'm not actually sure what we had to do here, but I think for the most part, I do remember we ended up going to the Quidditch match here. Accidentally. We didn't even mean to, but... Or maybe it was part of it, I'm not sure. But I think that's where we had the most amount of mayhem. He was looking for his toady! Toady! So, if he has a toy, like... Or not a toy, a pet, like an animal, I would imagine that, like scabies. Like, everyone has to have, like, some sort of, like, pet, right, in this whole series. If I'm not mistaken, like, owls were, like, the rich kid pets. If you weren't rich, you got, like, a rat. And that's what Ron got. Sorry, Ron. But, like, a toad? What would a toad be? Look, what if you brought a full-on beaver to class? I don't know. You're just rocking out, like, some kind of death spell. And then fucking Heimlich the beaver comes up and starts gnawing on a teacher's desk. I'm all about that. I think we were really desperately trying to figure out if there was any kind of like immersion in this game where you could just beat the hell out of someone with your own Crucio spell. Or Lumio, whatever it is. I don't know. Your light stick. And then he pushes the door. And then he run. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we didn't want to go through there again. Or maybe we did. Man, was this the part that we spent like an hour trying to get through that corridor? Because maybe that'll save us some energy here. I'm not sure what we're doing here. Crawling through holes. So, here I am with another recording here. I kind of started over. Well, I started doing this narration, and then I realized this is a lot of time to kind of go over this. You know, and there's a lot of loading screens. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of cut out all the loading screens, because it's not like there's any audio to kind of like, you know, listen to. And cut it down to the parts that we actually need to. So without further ado, I'm going to do that. Okay, let's see. If I remember correctly, I spent a lot of time trying to get into the girls' bathroom. Oh. Dude, they make pornos with this same dialogue. Oh my gosh.
What on earth was that?
Hello there, young Harry. Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Hello, Nick. I'm just doing something for Hermione. It's urgent, so I'm afraid I can't chat for long.
That was
Not to
extremely
worry, young
random.
Harry. You cut along now, and I'll see you some other time.
Is that Headless Harry? How funny that he said cut along. And of course, we just run our goofy ass around and make sure that we know what we're doing here. Of course we don't, though. Running up another... God, he's got to have one hell of a set of quads after doing all these exercises. Let's not church it up, son. That's exactly what this is. It's exercise. It's not school. It's not just walking. He's going upstairs. He's mashing them glutes, clapping them cheeks, going upstairs. Not the correct way of usage, but, you know, whatever, I'll say anyway. Here I decided to kind of, like, you know, bring it back to normal speed just because, you know, we're in a highly sensitive area. Metal Gear Solid style. Ding, ding, ding. And we made it. First try. I figured it was worth celebrating. I gotta say, we certainly had a good time breaking a lot of those bottles, jars and stuff. Okay, we really just stocked up on a mysterious purple potion that's been sitting out there uncovered. I mean, they may be witches that I doubt they've really, you know, found the secret to perpetual health with food not being refrigerated. I mean, Louis Pasteur was no wizard, but he still figured out how to keep things fresh for longer than keeping it out.
That's 10 points from Gryffindor, Mr. Potter.
Look at this sticky cockroach. Oh! Yeah, that's right. Look at that sweet. Who I don't know who's playing right now. I'm assuming Nick, because like he just totally juked him out. That was awesome. Can you imagine that? Bumping into a ghost at being your own fault, yet trying to strike him twice with a flaming ball and still missing? Injured while proving himself wrong. You know, what I've noticed when I've been watching this footage, you know, in post, what I've noticed about this game is that there's actually not a lot of action. Not a lot of substance. I mean, this game almost feels a little bit hollow. I mean, we had a good time when we were playing it, which I guess is a good point. You know, that's all we really should care about. But there's a lot of just trekking around. And I don't think it's really necessary to do so. You know what I mean? But hey, fetch quests are a thing, and probably were more popular than they are now back in this era. Aw, poor little squeaky mushrooms. We keep on killing them. But I'm not sure what we were supposed to do there. But I think we ended up picking them up. Footage is about to end and I'm about to call it a day. So we just... a mushroom injured us. That's the funny thing.